please put your hands together as she gives her last address on behalf of the student leaders and students in general, our head girl for 2020, Agnes Valasi.
Talafalava, maluelele, kia ora, mingalaba, and warm greetings to you all. For the last time this year, I am proud to say that my name is Agnes Valasi, head girl of Bishop Bayard College for 2020. And what an honor it has been to serve this school. When the opportunity to speak at Prizegiving was brought to my attention, I struggled with identifying the type of message I wanted to convey. After all, this would be the last time I would have the privilege of standing on the stage to address our school community. And after much deliberation, I decided to dedicate my speech to the tall poppies. The tall poppy syndrome, for those that don't know, is a cultural phenomenon. It is the expectation that all poppies should grow together at the same time to the same height. Thus, when a poppy grows taller than the others, it is cut down to size in order to fit the image and standards of a perfect poppy. In today's modern society, it describes the behavior that those who are high achievers and stand out are criticized by those around them for not fitting in. I am a tall poppy. And although I say this with confidence now, it actually took a long time to become unapologetically me. My journey to become the tall poppy I am today started in 2014. I know it's very long ago for some of you. It was my first year at Bayard, okay? I remember one moment vividly in my mind, and it was during a tour of the school prior to the first day. I was led around the hall, and as we were walking out, I stopped at the plaques at the back of the hall that named all the past student leaders. And I just remember thinking as I gazed up, I want to be one of them. Scratch that. I will be one of them, and my name will be on that board. That day I made a promise to myself, and this was the start of my growth. At the time, however, I didn't understand why I chose that particular goal, nor did I understand the pilgrimage I was signing myself up for. It was only last year that I truly figured out my why, my reason for wanting the leadership role I hold today. Within the past 7 years that I have wandered through these hallways, from my very first day here at Bayard to this exact moment, I've been gifted with experiences I believe would not have been possible outside of the school. You see, Bishop Bayard College is more than a typical educational institution. For me and many other students, Bishop Bayard College is our home. It has witnessed my darkest moments as well as my highest achievements, wiping away my tears to the pain and celebrating alongside me in joy. But when I first started at Bayard, I never understood just how important it would be. I never realized the people I was starting my intermediate and college journey with would become a strong village of brothers and sisters. Nor did I realize that my teachers who educated me in their specialized subjects would also educate me in life and provide a guiding light through the dark. Through trial and error, panicking about assessments, navigating through friendships, and finding my own identity, I realized that Bayard truly has something special. It has the potential to become a true influence on our community and fellow colleges. All of these experiences deepened my understanding of what Bishop Bayard College stood for, and what followed was the epiphany of my why: to give back to the community that has given me a home, a family, and an unforgettable experience. In the end, Bayard constructed an unwavering foundation on which I grew into a strong and tall poppy, capable of achieving many goals, one of which is this leadership role, the very one I promised myself to aim for 7 years ago. And although this may seem like a happy ending, it doesn't exclude the fact that my journey required a lot of hard work and the determination to face many hardships, challenges, and fears along the way. My journey has taught me that fear only exists to be overcome and is created to motivate personal growth. After all, there is no such thing as perfection, only progress. And for our students, if you're paying attention in daily assembly, you would know that I did say this before. Yeah. So despite being scared, I decided to face my fears head on. And through dedication and hard work, I persevered through the obstacles that stood in my way. I overcame those who thought I couldn't make it, as well as the moments where I myself became my own worst enemy and resented the gifts and talents that made me stand out. It was through facing those that wanted to cut me down that I grew even taller. The apex of my growth occurred during this unorthodox year of 2020. And man, what a year it has been. Many trials and tribulations have occurred this year, and despite how it may have panned out, together we have managed to remain the strong family we pride ourselves in being. Sports Day was our first event of the year, which brought people together from across all year levels. But COVID struck soon after and brought forth a time of uncertainty. However, it also brought to light an opportunity to support each other during such a difficult period. In order to create more opportunities for our students, we have held boys, girls, and whaavai dinners that uplifted our students. And finally, Whiawhia Night, which despite setbacks and changes, was an unforgettable night that solidified the bonds between us. This year has been one giant curveball, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And now it is time to pass on the torch. To the students of Bishop Yard College, and in particular, the future student leaders, I can confidently say that at some point in our lives, we have all felt like a tall poppy. Like someone who stood out too much in a society that failed to recognize our individuality. But understand that this is not a disadvantage. Our experiences, talents, and values will always set us apart from others. And it is through these differences that we are able to grow in understanding and compassion for one another. So make the effort to understand your why, your reason for waking up every morning, for coming to school, for striving to excellence. Then work hard and stay determined to achieve your goals with your why guiding you through. And in this way, you will stand proud as a tall poppy that not even the sharpest shears can cut down. I have completed my journey here at Viad, taking with me the values of this college through to the next chapter of my life. And I am only able to stand before you all today as a proud, confident Samoan young woman I am now because of the significant people who have lovingly placed a stone onto my strong foundation. So before I leave the stage, I'd like to thank my teachers for always having high expectations of me and pushing me to achieve great things. Thank you to the Filippo family and the Kelemete family for making me one of your own and providing me with a home, a family, and so much more. To my aunties and uncles from both my Valasi side, especially Uncle Kulua, and my Vuiola side, particularly my grandma, who continue to support me constantly and remain proud of my endeavors. To Charlotte, for taking me under your wing and helping me overcome obstacles in my life. Thank you. My girls, specifically Alicia, Se'e, and Jackie, thank you for being there with me to make crazy memories with. And to my families, especially my mom, thank you for always believing in me, having my best interests at heart, being my rock, and for being my buddy. Without any of these people, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I am honored to be here tonight as proof of their love, support, and faith in me. Whawhataitele lava, and God bless.